Let's go and listen to Afenyo Markin, the hypocrisy and the lies. You cannot trust these NPP people. This is how Afenyo Markin defended the NPP when they came into power in 2017, how they used the constitution to get rid of Charlotte Osei. Yenti Afenyo Markin.
Yes. You see, if each time institutions try to assert themselves, we turn around to bastardize them, then I'm afraid we're not going to get anywhere. Is it the president who has removed Charlotte Osei? Or it's an institution that has done its work in accord with law and has thus made a recommendation for her exit? The NDC may not be happy because they appointed the woman to head NCC. They tried to push her to the Supreme Court. The Judicial Council did not agree. She was rejected, and eventually she was sent to the Electoral Commission. The MPP as a party opposed the procedure for the appointment of the EC chair, and I led the charge. Eventually in court, my client was Richard Sky. It was not Charlotte Osei. They shouldn't get it wrong. The MPP opposed the procedure. However, we looked after if the eventual appointment and the decision by the Supreme Court endorsing the procedure and all that. You remember I even raised the issue of contempt, that while the matter was yet to be tried, Mr. President had gone ahead to appoint an order, and I felt that it was not appropriate. But look, it didn't get anywhere. So when Charlotte was appointed, as a party, we had issues with her background, and we did not hide from that. Yeah. But it was not an MPP person. It was not Kennedy Japan. It was not Gabios Asaridako who petitioned the president for the removal. Get it straight.
Yes, what's your Afenyo Markin? Charlotte Osei the time no Ekufuado ba office na omo ye den omo yi Charlotte Osei no Osei one enya president ni na yi Charlotte Osei na eye constitution no ene yi Charlotte Osei. That was his statement. Ose petition na omo troye na omo gina so e de pam Charlotte Osei as the EC boss no enya Gabi Ochedako na troye enya bedie tuo na troye eye obi na troye. And also kasa no say every time be a person you develop institutions, they will try to find a way to go after the institutions. You know what he was trying to say? He was trying to say a buying a take a decision to make sure say institution be nkosi ye na say the right thing should be done na ye na Ghana for ye kasetia a decision na a buying a take say presidency receive petition now or acting on the petition na ye Ghana for we are fighting the presidency. This is the defense Afenyo Markin etna TV so catch the Ghana for when Ekufuado in 2017 decided say was say Charlotte Osei or Pamano every EC office. He made his point. In fact, see at a point, Charlotte Osei the positions ni binana de man na no omo MPP for tiase no. Oma the last guy, the last guy ya kwasi am paying the last guy. The last guy ya Afenyo Markin ene Gabi Ochedako de ko school e UK. Sa kwasi the last guy ya nan saying Afenyo Markin yenya issue e parliament or the case de court no. LGBT anti-LGBT case no Afenyo Markin man de court the same the last guy. This is what they have been doing for years. But what I want you to understand and say, he made it clear, say, constitution no, constitution no, and then ye Charlotte Osei free ho. Na enye nanado dankwa Ekufuado. That was the same thing Omukachire when Ekufuado put his presidency on the line. These are the same people today. They are fighting Ghanaians. Adentina, Madame Charlotte, Madame Tokonu. Also for the same process, they have a problem. Adentina Ghana for year penny. Why are we allowing it? It is political. We need to create a new law to protect some people at some very important places. This is the same Afenyo Markin. Otna news for catch the Ghana for say. It is not the president who sacked Charlotte. It was the 146 article 146.9. And no sack Charlotte Osei. Into why are we saying say Ekufuado and the Pamo Charlotte Osei? John Dramani Mahama allowed the 146.9, the same 146.9, our constitution, no, to go through. The due process was adhered to. But also, and then, because you have 4-way NPP 4-way opportunity. No man catch Ghana for say John Mahama Pamo Ayetokonu. But when they were sacking Charlotte Osei, using the same procedure, the same due process, the same 1992 constitution, the same 146.9, they said, Nana the Danko Kufuado did not sack Charlotte Osei. Now, in fact, a constitution and a sacking Charlotte Osei. Because here we have TV so watching. Obebo tai Phoebe, Abeka Ghana for say, or a minority leader, Oniminyan Sachen.